we got Ross. Ross, you fix your wastegate?
No.
So what was your solution to this running out of injectors problem?
Right. See,
because you know how we were creeping up like 24 pounds ish.
Yeah. So those are like some dangerous levels to be running out of fuel with.
Right.
So, I put deck of 80s in.
So now instead of 440 cc's, it's what, like 810?
875.
875. All right, good. Yeah, so we shouldn't run out of fuel there anymore.
Hey, by the way, those fit. I was trying to find it like on Turbo Bricks and stuff, and I think people have done it. They just didn't post about it.
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't find like saying somebody like they didn't fit or something, but they fit, guys. That's fine.
They have big mammoth jammers too, don't they? Can't you get like 120 pound?
Yeah, and I think they're the same length.
Yeah.
So you can get.
So you know what they say about my Volvo having E85 in it?
Oh shit.
Might need to find me a fuel cell. But I'm buying a different car probably, so I'll tell you about that when we're not on camera. So yeah, let's get the Mega Squirt set up for these injectors. Fired up, and then I guess go
drive
we'll see
it.
how much boost it wants to get.
I guess. I mean, if it stops at 25 on its own, well, then,
it sure didn't look like it felt like stopping last time.
No, it's just like Turbo's like, yeah.
It's like you're out of injector because it was cutting at like 4,300 RPM.
It will continue to like 6 ish.
I think it's 30 psi ish.
This motor's gonna not be happy. Dude, I don't want to blow it up. Like, we've already blown up 2 other cars.
You should just put the stock wastegate back on because that was 25 psi.
Yeah, but I'm worried about it would go to 25 and then keep going after that.
Why?
Because it's still opening it up as far as it'll open. Like
once that as far as that actuator will open it.
True. But once that door's open, you've already created the loss. So I mean.
Right. Yeah, but the actuator that was designed for this turbo was designed for this turbo. It's not hot, right? How long would it take you to swap that?
I have to get underneath and take it out and
we'll just
take the exhaust off.
Hopefully we don't blow it up.
Well, if we start, I'm sure we'll keep the boost, the map sensor
up
up there.
Squirt, so I can tell it to stop above a certain boost level. We'll put it at 26 pounds.
It's gonna stop still.
No, it'll do the exact same thing except a spark cut instead of fuel, so you suddenly running lean. Which I've heard not great.
Weird. We were running out of fuel.
I've been told that that's not what you want to do to an engine, but yeah. Let's plug this in. I'll start messing with settings and tell you about that car I'm not buying.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which, by the way, thank you to everyone who's been signing up for swag bucks, but I might be buying another car. So, also today, the DoorDash app was down. I was like, you know what? I don't qualify for unemployment. That sucks. They put me down as job seeking because I was self-employed by both the writing staff and DoorDash shit. Then they're like, oh, well, your self-employment's out the window then. You're completely unemployed and you need to find a job. So you need to report to us that you've been talking to people who are willing to give you a job interview twice a week. Like, that's not the case, though, because if I go to these interviews and I'm intentionally try and blow it, and they're like, you got the job, when can you start? I can't. I'm still working. I just make no money now. I've written one article. I made $50 in the past 4 weeks. All right. Car's warmed up. It's out of warm up in Richmond. I had to scale the fuel table down, change the required fuel calculation. It was fighting us for a second there. That 9.3 AFR life was just drowning it in fuel, but we're good now. Yeah, let's go see how much boost it wants to make. Wait, I gotta figure out where the boost cut is real quick.
All right,
and then we'll
start auto-tuning again.
Here's a good thing to do. Make sure you're not leaking fuel when you swap any fuel components.
It smells like fuel, but a lot came out when I opened it.
You're good. This is nice doing this at night, actually, because you guys can see what's going on my screen. So I just set the spark cut. I need to change like the overall display because it's showing KPA, but 172.5 is right around 25 pounds of boost, and that's where we feel like stopping. Our map should be almost identical, just scaled down, but I'm gonna let it do its thing anyway. So let me put my seatbelt on. Let's rock and roll.
I like it.
So far, it's still pulling fuel, so they are way bigger injectors.
Yeah, they're like the size of what we had 440s, and then 440s are at least, I think, 120 more than stock. So
I don't know if it's better to have the window up or not, because it's so drony in here on camera. It's so loud.
it is.
But now you guys can kind of see what's going on. So all these numbers in red are numbers that this has changed. So effectively what we have, I'll pull it up for you. We have a target AFR table right here. And then on this side you got the kilopascals rating of the manifold pressure, so how much boost we're at and what RPM we're at. And these are the target AFRs for each coinciding position. So what the auto tune does is takes the reading from the wideband, the AEM Hugo wideband, and compares the readings of that and said, say well, that's where we're at. It's reading that right now, looking at the AFRs and going, oh, that's right about where we want it, so we don't need to change anything. But as we get into boost and it's running lean or rich, it'll automatically drop or increase the amount of fuel based on how close it is to that AFR target, which is pretty sick.
I like it.
It's a little bit
nice.
more insane than just turning a screwdriver on a carbonator back in the day,
Yeah.
but cooler, way cooler.
Yes, I agree.
We're gonna have to hit that party button in the dark down there.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna have you park like across a parking lot from me and do it, because the camera will not catch it. It might still fucking like max the camera out from across a parking lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jose, he was snapping us from his backyard, and
Yeah.
even when you could hear it, like it's not as loud like in the phone, but it's definitely loud.
Yeah, from his phone video, it sounded like someone was just like capping off a 9mm.
I wonder why it still does it.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that can be situated.
Yeah.
Grayson might be able to figure something out.
Yeah, he might go in and like mess with something.
The timing or something.
Yeah.
Something above my head.
I know what we'll probably do so it'll survive whatever boost we throw at it is just pull a bunch of timing and just flood it with fuel and boost.
Yeah.
And then that way we don't blow up a stock engine that's not supposed to be taking 25 pounds of boost.
But can quite easily.
I mean, it did with 440s, so it's not like it was...
Yeah, so now it's going to be like, great, let's keep going.
Yeah.
35
pounds of boost.
So that's why we hit the overboost safety feature there.
Yeah. Right, so anyway.
And that's that.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much anything under 3,000 RPM. I want this to be perfect because, like, when I'm not flooring it around and honk-yonking around, like, this still needs to be drivable. So.
That really is so loud without this.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, you gotta do it to him.
Yeah,
this guy's going 500 the speed limit for the past mile and a half.
he's
What we're
really
supposed to
starting to irk my mind.
Plus, look, we got Bangladesh over there.
Yeah, well,
Wait, is that a Platinum? No, I don't think
that's
so.
a rear-wheel drive one.
Is that a V90?
I think so. Well,
960?
whatever the sedan one is, V
Yeah,
or
or
S90,
S90,
yeah.
Well, we gotta show off.
Well, yeah.
Well, now that's interesting. Oh, Crackle Tune.
Crackle Dude. What was that all about?
I have no idea.
It definitely did not like it.
Just give it a little, you get the echo.
Yeah.
lights are helping. Perfect.
Well, there's Josh.
Got his burrito.
Let's do it.
We were making booze right there.
What?
1 PSI.
That makes no sense. Great, Lucas stops living in it back in, so you don't need. You don't need.
Damn, dude, that's like when Steve used to get oil changes.
What do you mean? You just put more in. You never took any out.
And when you just straight put Lucas oil additive in instead of oil.
Yeah. That
Oil
was,
changes on the Steve costing like $70.
it didn't leak out anymore or burn it.
When you're running that 50 W150.
Oh god. It's gear oil pretty much.
9140. Well, gear oil's measured differently though.
Yeah.
That's why you put 10W40 synthetic in Volvo transmissions, because it works out to like the same thickness as gear oil.
No, you put ATF in the manuals. But because they're so thin, you put thicker oil on it.
Are you fucking me?
No! I've already done it on the blue
Yeah,
one.
but you put 10W40 in it because ATF's that gay shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not an automatic. Come on, guys.
Just hit some boost. Hit one of these cones while you're at it. Yeah, like 24.
Still, that's spark cutting then.
Yeah, I think your butt plugs are fucked there, guy.
My plugs?
Yeah. You need new butt plugs.
Yeah, probably. I only changed them out like 3 years ago.
Oh, that lady smiled. She didn't even look pissed off. I'm glad. She's definitely gonna hear what's about to go down, but you know.
Where are we going again?
To that park up there.
Oh, yeah.
Boost, boost, boost. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a pretty sharp turn. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. See, it kind of worked its way through it there. I think it is just the plugs.
Well, we're definitely not running out of fuel now.
No. Duty cycle peaked at 75. Boogity, 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 Ross, let's go racing. No, I don't like it. Oh. Alright, I'm taking you guys right over here so you can maybe get a concept of how absolutely atrocious this is. reported a very noisy station wagon. Oh, I thought he was just gonna do it.
I thought he was too. I'll let him in.
That's instead of a horn, you know what you got?